Welcome back to another segment of Manifest with SI Powerful. I hope everyone is doing wonderful out there. And before I jump into the content, anyone that has coaching inquiries or would like to find out more details about how to work with me in some capacity, you can go to videos like this, the traditional video or long form video. My email is listed. You can contact me by email and just let me know that you're from YouTube, and I'll move forward from there. Generally, response during the week is between 1 to 3 business days. Okay, so I'm going into continuing this video. And so what I want to talk about is getting out of the survival mode, ending the unnecessary suffering and unideal circumstances, conditions. All right. So I want to tell a little bit about my experiences because I'm just a guide. I don't want you basing anything off what I'm saying. I want you to take the information and I want you to write it down, whatever resonates with you. And I just want you to really look at it and I want you to question it. That is the only way you're going to be able to pull yourself out of unideal situations and circumstances. All right. So I just want to give you some examples, right? So I come from a single family, a single mom home, right? And being raised by grandma, right? Who was on a fixed income, right? Who had 8 kids, right? And I spent a lot of time at my grandma's. And so I grew up with kids seeing this recurring theme, people on assistance, um, poverty-stricken conditions, all of this, right? And so I want to show you that you don't have your own beliefs. You are telling a story that's somebody else's story, and you have programming and conditioning running in the background. There is no clarity, right? And there is no commitment, right? You can definitely 100% change your life for the better, whatever that means to you, right? Because everybody's perception and values are different. Everybody, what a person wants is different from what another person's want, but you should be able to state what you want with specificity. Okay. So with that being said, I want to show you that you have these stories. That's your ancestors' stories, right? You have this conditioning and this programming that's mom or dad's or maternal grandma, grandpa's, paternal grandma, grandpa's going. So, in the street, right, where there's no divider, there's just 2 lines, right? Whether the traffic is going south and north or east and west, there's really no physical barrier stopping you from going on the other side and having a collision. Well, similarly, your mindset and your beliefs are working the same way. Now, the reason you have the conditions that you have, the circumstances that you have, the situations that you have, these recurring patterns is because of your mindset, because of lack of clarity on identity, right? Wrong assumptions, wrong expectations, wrong perceptions, wrong mindset or thought patterns, and wrong beliefs, and lack of emotion management. So as long as these things exist, there's going to be these same problems that you're facing, right? The worry, the doubt, the fear, the anxiety, the desperation, the frustration, the irritation. This is all sensations that you're picking up, but you're seeing it in a bad way, but it's actual information and communication letting you know that you got to adjust something, that you got to change. So in the first video, I talked about if you're trying to save money, what are you saving it for? What are you going to do with it? What's the plan? What's the definite chief aim for what you're going to do with what you save? And the answer is nothing, right? Because you are unaware of what you're doing. other examples I gave you, if you're shopping at cost value stores like 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, um, any other cost value store. Um, Growing up, where you got your clothes from, Sears, Ventures, Woolco's, J.C. Penney's. Is it meant for you to be shopping at the same store, still be at the same level 15 years later, 20 years later, 25 years later? The answer is a resounding no. So the only way that you're going to be able to change this, to adjust this, to transform this, to transcend this, is you're going to have to get it down on paper without judgment and observe this, reflect back on experiences in your life to see and to prove to yourself that you don't have your own beliefs, that you're just running on autopilot. You're running someone else's programming and conditioning, which is your ancestors. It could be your caretakers. It could be your teachers. It could be the people that were ahead of you at church, like in Bible study and different things like that. I'm just giving examples, right? So if you do not change your thought patterns or mindset, manage your emotions, install updated or new beliefs, it's going to be a recurring theme, a recurring pattern where you're suffering, you're struggling financially, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, you're practicing poverty, you're living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, just everything is against you. Now, I'm telling you that you can come out of this because, I heard, and this stuck with me, money doesn't grow on trees, right? You can only get money from a job. You have to work hard for the money. See, all of these stories are continuing to play out. And until you interrupt these patterns, there'll be no change. And nothing changes unless something changes. Nothing changes unless something changes. So you got to become a pattern interrupter, right? Because you are a creator or a co-creator, or you're a victim. I'm trying to get you out of victim mode so you can end the suffering and get out of survival mode and really see that you can begin to bring about positive, constructive change in your life, in your relationship.